All right, well, it says I'm live, so hopefully that is the truth. I don't see a screen share on here, but I don't need it for this one. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay, so what I handed out to you guys is the one-act play essay. This is going to be an essay that you composed in Canada. So it's just like the rough drafts, only it's basically a one-shot essay for this, okay? Not a reason to panic. Okay, just like it's said in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, so for the first drama essay in this course, we're going to take a break from writing research papers and focus just on your take for a one-act play. So we don't have to do research on this one. Again, I'm trying to give you guys a bit of a break about 3/4 of the way through the term. You may use any of the plays contained in the readings for 10, 11, or 12 of the course. Really anything that's a play that's one act you can use. So the first part of the drama section, there's a couple plays for enjoyment at the end. Also, one of the readings during this section is going to be the Chekhov play, The Bear, which is supposed to be a comedy, but it's Russian, so it's a bit quirky. You know, Russians weren't weird just with the start of dash cam videos and things like that. They've been a little off for a long time. Okay, for the one-act play essay, use one of the plays from the pages above and write 650 to 900 words on the following topic. So 650 words is roughly 2 pages and change. So not a super long essay. You can, of course, go longer than 900 words if you want to, or have a good plan. Also, you can write an outline for your essay. You can't write your essay out before you start the exam, because it is going to be a respondents monitor exam. But you can certainly write an outline. You can and write notes on it. You just need to show all that stuff to the camera when you take the test.
When do we show it?
During the environment video.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as stuff's moving, the environment video will keep going. All right. So let's see. This is in essence an in-class essay. You are, however, expected to proofread and have a clean manuscript as much as possible. So do proofread your work. There should be plenty of time to do so. And try to eliminate spelling errors and things like that as much as possible. In addition, please cite the play at the end of your essay. Since you're probably going to be using the textbook, that shouldn't be too much of a stretch, unless you're using The Bear, but that's a short work from a website. Hopefully you've done that several times on the essays so far. To determine how many words you have in your essay, count the number of words in an average line of your text and then multiply it by the total number of lines. So if you have 10 total lines and each line averages about 5 words, you can guess that it's around 50 words. I do copy and paste it to check the word count, but as long as it's close, it's not going to be a real big deal. Or if you have the time, you can count the words. It's up to you. But please don't avoid finishing the essay because you're doing an in-depth word count. I'd much rather you be short, say 20 words, and write as much as you wanted to, than to be cut off because you're reading something. Okay. I guess I killed the clock. Huh. Oh well, I'll fix it. Okay, so for the essay, select one of the following topics, and these are going to be on the plays that we've read for this unit. Before Breakfast is going to be at the end of the unit. Trifles is at the beginning. The Bear is the Chekhov play. Raiders of the Sea is the one that we read for tonight. And if for some reason none of these topics work, I'm giving you a couple of broad topics that can let you use most of the one-act plays that are in the textbook. Okay, so on your requirements, You need to have a title. Do remember to title your essay. Format it as best you can. I understand that in respondents it's hard to format correctly. Just do as best you can. I'm not going to be real strict on that. Make sure you have a clear and concise claim. You should be able to underline your thesis, Control U. We'll do that. Offer a variety of reasons to support your claim. Use evidence from the text of the work, if you would please. So really the work that you plan on using for this paper, you should read it twice. Once for general sense, and then the second time to take notes in the margins to be prepared to write about it. Okay, so you should know this play pretty well before you sit down to write. Use evidence from the text of the work. Carefully and clearly written. Use diction and style appropriate to a formal essay. So that means avoid the second person, write in the third person. Now, you have like one slip up of the second person. This is an in-class essay in essence, so I'm not going to count off too bad for that. Needs to be double spaced and Times New Roman if possible. I'm not sure that's going to be possible in the test, so if you can't do that, don't worry about it. Please write it in the third person. It needs to be at least 650 words, and is submitted by the due date. So, what is it? 3 weeks from Friday. Yes. So you have about a month before this is going to be due.
Will it be open the whole time?
I think it's open now. So if you want to take it early, you can. If you want to take it this week, you can. So it's up to you. If you notice the rubric, it's out of 100 points. So, you know, I am giving you a break, but that does mean, of course, points aren't going to be quite as much. Okay. The work isn't as long. Now, on the final drama essay, that's on a full-length play. So that's worth 200 points. You get your money's worth there. Any questions and all that stuff? Okay, let me shut off this video. Edit. There we go.